Cedar City's refurbished Lighthouse is now open for tours, giving visitors a last chance to climb to the top before it's torn down. And later this month, Coral Canyon will light up the night with its annual glow-in-the-dark golf tournament, raising money for local kids. Stay tuned for those stories, your daily weather, and more. We'll be right back.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon, I'm Monica McLaughlin. New details tonight in the arrest of the man accused of killing conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Washington County Sheriff Nate Brooksby says it was a 1-minute phone call from a family friend that led 22-year-old Tyler Robinson to surrender just hours later. Robinson, now charged with capital murder, remains in custody without bail. The sheriff credits the cooperation of law enforcement and the community for bringing the case to a safe resolution. A local golf course is about to light up the night for a good cause. The annual glow-in-the-dark golf tournament returns to Coral Canyon on September 26th, complete with glowing golf balls, neon carts, and even tutu-wearing players. The event raises money for Root for Kids, a nonprofit helping children and families across southern Utah. Organizers say it's a sellout every year, and this time around, the fun starts with dinner at 6 and a shotgun start just after sunset. Let's take a look at your daily weather forecast, brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. Let's take a look at your forecast tonight. Right now in St. George, we're sitting in the low 70s, and it'll cool down nicely into the mid-60s overnight. Tomorrow, plenty of sunshine, with highs pushing back into the low 90s and lows in the upper 60s. Over in Mesquite, it's still pretty toasty this evening at just over 100 degrees, but relief is on the way with overnight lows dropping into the mid-70s. Tomorrow, expect mid-90s for the daytime high with another mild night in the low 70s. And up in Cedar City, it's a comfortable mid-70s right now. Tonight, it gets chilly down to the upper 40s before bouncing back to the low 80s for tomorrow's high with a cool night in the low to mid-50s. A little fall weather for everyone across the region. Now let's check in with Aaron Crane for your local sports update.
Thanks, Monica. The Region 9 girls tennis season is wrapping up with all 7 teams heading into this weekend's tournament at Tonnequin Tennis Center. Desert Hills is the favorite after finishing the regular season unbeaten, sweeping Crimson Cliffs to lock in a perfect 6-0 record. Head coach Emily Christensen says her players are confident they can carry that streak into the tournament. Matches start Friday morning at 8 a.m. with the state competition just 2 weeks away in Salt Lake City. Utah Tech football is still searching for their first win of the season after falling 20-6 at Idaho. The Trailblazers returned home Saturday to face off Northern Iowa at 6 p.m. Meanwhile, Southern Utah's Rand Sawyer, former Dixie High standout, earned UAC Freshman of the Week after a 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown against Northern Arizona. Now back to you, Monica.
Cedar City's refurbished Lighthouse is now open for tours, drawing visitors eager to cross the climb off their bucket lists before the structure is eventually torn down for a future freeway project. Let's head north to Cedar for more on the memories being made at this local landmark.
Cedar City's landmark Providence Center Lighthouse is now open for public tours, and already dozens of people have made the 88-foot climb. Owner Lori Schulten says tours are open Fridays and Saturdays through September, with special events possible after that.
Is that we wanted to make sure that had a good send-off and that we had some great experiences and people could come make some memories along the way.
Recently, the owners gave the lighthouse a fresh coat of red paint and added some new railings and safety upgrades. The response has been overwhelmingly positive, with some visitors sharing personal stories from marriage proposals to overcoming challenges. The lighthouse is expected to be demolished in the coming years as part of UDOT's Exit 57 interchange project. But for now, Schulten says she's glad people are enjoying this local icon while they can.
The ones who came have really loved it and enjoyed it. It's a bucket list. We have found that it's a bucket list for a lot of people. A lot of people have wondered what it's like inside. A lot of people have had a desire to come to the top, but it just wasn't permitted, and it wasn't safe, but now it is.
Visit the Lighthouse's website to schedule a tour.
Southern Utah's TGIF show is back with a full lineup of art, music, theater, and family-friendly events happening across the region this weekend. For more on the can't-miss activities and how to plan your adventure, let's go to Amy and Mary with this week's picks.
That's right, we have a lot going on this weekend.
Yes, Dixie Days is already underway, and we want to invite all of you out there for that.
And then what else?
The St. George Rodeo is happening. It goes Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Get your tickets and join us.
You have to go to this rodeo.
Yes.
And finally, we have a NICU event. It's a reunion held by Intermountain Health. And butterfly release is going to be awesome for all those kiddos, moms, and the hospital staff that make this happen.
I love it. You don't want to miss it.
For a full list of events, see our TGIF listing on stgeorgenews.com.
Now back to you in the studio.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more local news updates. And if you liked this newscast, you might enjoy one of these stories right here.